Welcome, Wolfpack, to my very first episode of Garage Sales with Niqhteyes. I play video games. Got some Call of Duty videos on here, and now I'm going to share some of my garage sailing finds with you. So I've got some footage here to show you today, and afterwards we'll go through some of or most of the finds I got this week. Also, some things that I did the last 2 weeks that I didn't get footage of, and also my camera died about halfway through today and missed about 90% of the actually really good purchases I got. So we will go through that. Really good day, really great day. Hope you enjoy the footage. I will see you after the film rolls. All right, guys. So there you saw it. Some really good footage of some sales I went to. Um, I got that one crazy haul with the figures and a couple smaller games picked up. The very last one you saw was me picking up two Xbox 360 game controllers. She came back with some games, and I purchased it all for $5. Great deal. And then I had a spanking deal on my very last stop of the day for some things that I did in the last 2 weeks. So starting 2 weeks ago, I bought some um, shoes. This is something I don't do often, so I'm going to start with it. Um, some some Air One Jordans. These are called the Jokers. These are about $50. And about the name of the Air Jordans, I have to look them up. I am not a shoe guru, but I watch a lot of YouTubers who are, and I thought I'd take a stab at it. You know, a little bit of learning experience. Worst case scenario, I'll probably get my money back, even out, or lose a little bit. But lesson number one, don't be afraid to take some risks, especially on new products that you think might be good or you have. It's good to get a little bit of research done beforehand, but I would do it on cheaper stuff, $1 or $2 things. If someone's, snag that up, see if you can get it. If not, Goodwill is my friend. I donate a lot, or a lot of these video games I have, if I can't sell them, they're too cheap, they're not worth it, the effort. I take them to like a local game store, and I end up, trading in a lot of really, really cheap games for one or two really, really nice games, and it's worth it. I mean, you could resell those if you want, or if you collect in that, that's a great way to keep your eye out for good collecting games. Next up, really easy. This was last week, I believe. Pokemon Blue. If you see, it'll focus here. A little dirty in the front. That's okay. Back is a little dirty. I'll clean that up. But tested, works great. She wanted $5 for this. Steal the deal. I'll sell it. eBay is $50, but after fees, it's more like 42.50. And so I might just try and sell it cash, $40 in person. It's a popular game. It'll sell quick. Try and set schemes over here. Other thing I got from that same lady, I got a DS Lite, a little pink one. It's also kind of dirty. I need to replace the battery, but I'm pretty certain that when I replace the battery, it's gonna work great. Paid $20 for that. That should sell for $40 to $50. And I have replacement power cables and styluses, so those will work well with that. This was 2 weeks ago. One of my biggest catches up to date. Got 3 GameCube games. I actually got a couple other games, but I really cared about these. Super Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. I got Metroid Prime Echoes. I got Metroid Prime, all for the GameCube, all complete. Discs are in great condition. Paid $1 for them. So this is not a garage sale find. This is actually a Game Boy Advance find I got. Game Boy Advance SP Silver came with a magnifying glass speaker. They were asking 80. I saw it a couple months ago. I said no thanks, too much, or 90. This last week on a whim, went back, still had it. They were charging $70, and I talked to the guy there, the manager, and I was like, got any wiggle room in this? And he's like, I could do $60 out the door. So he took off tax. I paid $60 straight, nothing else. So this will sell for $80. I get $20 back. Great purchase. Always pick these up. They sell like hotcakes. We're gonna go look at those figures. I'm be honest, I haven't gone through them yet. I've been doing all the other stuff, and I haven't gotten a chance to look. I got this huge bag of figures for. I think I ended up paying like $35 for it all. $25, $35. I don't know. But um, I don't know much about them. I do know that they're worth probably between $5 to $10 each, unless there's some home runs. And I'm gonna put some comps for some of the ones that I find on here, and you'll see them. But what I'm thinking is I'll sell them if there's some home runs. Sell those individually. But if not, I'll sell them as a lots of 3, lots of 5. Lot them up into groups, sell them. They're worth more. Easy. That way, it saves on shipping. It saves on my time because I can just list 3 for 1. I've seen lots of 3 sell for $25 each, and I think I've got like 20 of these things. So I'm thinking $25 for 3. got about 24. It's 8 lots, $150. So I paid $30. That's like a $100 profit. Super easy. And that's not even counting for any home runs I get. I haven't even looked up that stage, that cool stage that crashes in. So that was a great deal. The other thing you guys saw was these pops that I got, the Xbox and one other figure. These are like all Venom pops in box. Um, Not a great deal except for this one, this Marvel's Venom, Zombie Venom. He's like $30. I'll put a comp here on the screen. The rest of these, I think they're maybe like $10 to $15 each, and I'll put those comps on too. It's just a simple small thing. I might just lot them up and try and get my money back. This is a learning experience, and that is do not buy pops unless they're a really good deal. Inbox ones obviously better, but if you can get loose ones for like $1, I would say don't be afraid to buy a big bunch. If you also, because some of them are really expensive. I got a Michael Jackson one that I think is real for a couple bucks, but if it's fake, that's okay. I think it's only $2. So pops, I would say don't buy pops unless you know they're authentic and they're like vaulted, meaning they aren't making anymore. That skyrockets their value. Like the Michael Jackson, I mean, obviously he died and his pop is vaulted, I think, so that makes his very valuable. So just keep your eye out for that. There are some good ones out there, and you can snag them for a good price because people collect like hundreds of them and then try and get rid of the whole collection. Um, that was not the case with Robbie's. I think he goes around buying and selling too. So I've learned my lesson not to buy from him again. Unfortunately, great guy, but he knows what he's doing and he's a great salesman. So anyways, so you saw that footage. That was a cool sale to see, regardless if I bought much. The Xbox, the white Xbox you saw on that one, $5. I'll sell it for maybe $15, $20 if it works, maybe a little more. Consoles are just kind of a weakness for me, especially $5. You can't beat it. Um, and then the action figure, that was another learning experience, that Hulk Hogan one. For $5, I thought I'll take the risk, maybe make some money, maybe not. I might sell that actually with part of the lot of the other pieces. I think it might be a different manufacturer and just different line, but I might bundle it up. We'll see. That was a learning experience. Next thing I got. Let's see. What did you guys see in the video? You saw these two, Far Cry and Rico. $17 game. I'll put comps up too. I think this is $17, $20. That might be free shipping. A lot of stuff I do is free shipping, so that might be like a $10 profit, which is the bare minimum I look for in a game. And then Far Cry New Dawn, this is actually sealed, but it's still only worth like maybe $10. Not a great find, but a striking out for a couple sales in a row, so I pulled the trigger. Next up, you guys saw me buying these couple games for 50 cents each. San Andreas. This one actually had Vice Cities in it. This game doesn't have the manual, but for 50 cents, I thought, it's worth it. These games, the Grand Theft Auto is $10 each, and I'll lot them up probably for $20, and that'll be a good deal. Either I might sell them locally because it's such a popular line, Grand Theft Auto, that people buy it locally, whereas some of these higher end expensive games, they do much better online just because there's not even though I'm in a big city, I'm in Phoenix, it's still it's difficult to sell them local. So, the next thing I'm going to go over, the last thing I think you guys saw was I was with some Xbox 360 controllers and asked for some games. It died in the middle of that, but she came back, brought out a whole stack of games, probably 20 games, most of them in this little pouch, case list. They're scratched up, but she gave me it all for $5, so I took it. A lot of them not worth a ton. A couple that was Lego Hobbit. I think that's about a $15 game. I'll put comp on the screen. Twisted Metal Black. That one's a $10, $15 game, loose like that. These all need to be worked, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. I've got Wolfenstein. for Xbox 360. I think those are both $10 to $15 games. I will have to get them resurfaced probably. And then the big catch actually was this SmackDown versus Raw 2007. Um, $25 game. Uh, was not expecting something like that in there, so resurface it. That's $3, so I'm at a $22 profit for that after fees. I'm probably at actually more closer to like $18. So $18 already covers everything, and that's a hot game. SmackDown versus Raw really popular, so great game. Now, uh, one other sale that I did go to and get some games at was I bought a ton of basically Xbox version of Amiibos. I've got the Disney Infinity. They've got these pedestals for their characters. I got 3 pedestals and like 9 figures or 12 figures for the Disney one, and you get these figures. They're worth like $4 or $5 a piece, but if you lot them up, not a bad deal. I also got the Activision version, which is not Skyfall. I don't remember, but I can look on back here maybe. No, just Activision. I forget. These little pieces, they come in lots. The lady was asking $20 for each set, and then her son came up and he's like, I'll give them to you for 5 for everything. And I was like, I'll do it for 5 for everything. She came back. He came up to her, told her that, and she was like, "How about 10?" I was like, "I'll do 10." I mean, worst case scenario, I sell that all in a lot for like 15, $20 each. I think that's pretty fair. So that's already a $30 profit. Bought this game. I'll put comps on for this. It is for $1. Not too bad. I should make $10 on that, I think. But for $1, I was like, let's risk it for the biscuit. Um, and so that's kind of the last of the normal stuff. Then the biggest find um, was this set of games right here. I got some PlayStation games and 2 Game Boy games. Walked up, very last sale. I was literally on my way home. I was like, I'm gonna hit this last one. I saw it on my way out. I was like, I could go right and keep going for a little bit longer. I could go left and just go home. And I saw this one. I was like, all right, I'll go left. And so I hit this last one, very last one. I saw these 2 games. This one is Super RC Pro AM. That one is like a $7 Game Boy game, nothing crazy, but this is the one I saw. Metroid 2 Return of Samus. Really great condition. Game Boy. Saw them. She asked 5. I offered 3 each. 5 each, and I offered 3 each, so $6 for those. Metroid 2, comps right here. I think it's about $40. Probably plus or including shipping, so after fees, I make about $33. So really good. Started talking to the lady. She's like an older lady, and turns out she's kind of a gamer. And she's got all these systems. She knows all the systems, the old ones, and not so much the new ones. But anyways, we started talking a little while, and she said she didn't have any more games, so we're just talking about games because gamers kind of do that. Anyways, she's like, "You got like sport titles?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." Well, actually, no, I don't. But whatever you got, I'll a look at, take a look at, because sometimes certain titles can be worth a lot. It's just kind of hit or miss. It's usually miss, but sometimes it hits. So I was like, okay, I'll just do it. She brings out this fat stack of PS1 games that are not sports titles, and I was very happy. So starting from the top, we got Ridge Racer Type 4 complete. That is $40, and I'll put a sold comp right there. That one's complete, $40 right there. Easy. Pay my money back already after fees. I paid $30 for all this. $3 a game. Parasite Eve. I've seen this one at my local game store, and I was like, oh, okay, this one, I literally just saw this. This has got to be expensive. $80 complete. This one's complete. Great condition. All these games are a little dusty, but that's okay. This Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko. Yeah, this one I think is like a $20 game. We'll put a comp on the screen here. Here's the big one. Darkstalkers 3. Complete. Really good condition. This is actually the one that I saw. I'd never seen this game before, but for whatever it is, this yellow writing, you just kind of know it's worth something. $100 right there. I think I'll put some comps up here. Kiss, $7. Nothing crazy. probably sell that as a lot or send it in. GTA 2 complete. I think that's $20. Galaga Destination Earth. That was about $20, or that's like $15. Tomorrow Never Dies. That's about $7. Pong. That's another $7, $10 game. Caesar's Palace. Those games are all probably gonna go straight to the game store. This one actually is missing a disc, so I might have the copy or like a loose one. But that was the home run. I mean, I think that's about a $250 pull from that $30 investment. So huge hits. I was not expecting it. Um, that's what when you're nice and people really start talking to you and you call them by name. That's a big thing that my wife has taught me actually. This is Melody, my wife. She's reading her book. A lot of good deals. I got good deals mostly because I was talking to them and really getting to know them and actually caring about what they're saying. I know there's some resellers out there who they walk up, they're like, "You got this," and you say no, and they're like, "All right, see ya," and you're like, "Well, I mean, you weren't rude, but you weren't nice. You were just kind of like there." I always try to say hi and ask them how it's going. Um, I think it eases them into talking to you. Easier to network with them. I've given my phone number out to a lot of people. Uh, I've only gotten texts from one or two of them, but it's out there, and people know that I'm looking for games, and that's how you really get a lot of these deals. But that was my huge haul for the weekend. This last game I'm just going to show you, I actually got it with that $5 deal. I'm going to pair it with the exact same. I got the box with the guitar inside. I got that guitar for $5 a couple weeks ago. With the game, I will sell it and hopefully get about $80. But I will put up on one of these sides, I'll put up some prices, what I paid and what I expected profit for this last 3 weeks. And so you guys will see those profits and yeah. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. If you give me a like, a comment, subscribe on your coolest thing you saw. Anything I missed, that'll be cool. I would love for you guys to point out anything you thought I missed. I know my camera wasn't the greatest angle today. I'm working on that. So I will put some of my sales up, hopefully weekly. And I hope to see you guys next week on the next episode of Garage Sale. For now, have a great time. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it. And I'll see you next time.